First of all, talk about how huge the win was against UCF, keeping the bowl eligibility or the bowl hopes alive.
It's very huge. There's a bowl streak at stake, and we knew what it took to win the game, and we did that. And when the seniors go out with a bang and get a program change.
Okay. During the first half, you got your first interception of the season. What kind of talk about that play and how it all developed?
We're in man, middle of the top, so threw it to the receiver. He was kind of open, but he tipped it, and I was just there to make the interception.
Okay. One of the big keys to the game was in the third quarter. There's several keys to the game, but one of the big ones was in the third quarter. Central Florida was first and goal on the 2-yard line, and the defense was able to stop them 4 straight plays. Talk about how huge that was and what you were telling the guys, what everybody was talking about as that series developed.
If we wanted to win, we had to get a stop. I mean, that was a big point in the game, and it carried us momentum into the rest of the game, and I think it was a big play for us.
Okay. Now, obviously, you're in the survival mode. You win, you go to a bowl game. What's the mood been like?
Upbeat. I mean, we know it's at stake. Coach C was talking about it's a playoff game, basically. We want to go home, so we don't want to go home yet. We want to get a bowl game, so we want to get a win. Okay.
What kind of things are you guys working on right now for Marshall?
Getting off on third down as a defense. That's the key to win the game and key to defense being successful, so that's a big thing.
Well, first of all, just talk about how huge the win was against UCF. I mean, it was you had a game must-win game in order to keep your bowl hopes alive. So talk about that first of all.
Big win for us, man. We needed that. We try not to spend a lot of time here at practice focusing on what we did versus Central Florida, 24-hour rule. We got all that out of the way on Sunday. Today's big Marshall. We had Marshall in the film room, Marshall and all that, but the win was definitely important, as far as bowl eligibility and stuff like that. We had to get that, and we got to handle business this week to, finish the deal.
All right, well, again, you're at another must-win week, win and keep playing. And so what's the mindset of the team like right now?
Focused. Everyone's real focused, man. We all know what we got to do here, and we just got to go out there and step on the field and win this game. Can't be told no. We know there's a lot of things on the line around here, that may not be said to us, may not be, brought down to the players, but, we're smart, and, we know we got to take care of business this week, to keep, what we got going here going.
Talk about, for you this season, how, challenging it's been, been injured, twice and hadn't been able to see the field as much as you would like. Talk about how you've been able to, get work through that this year.
I spent a lot of my time in rehab this season, with my leg and then my wrist. But I was out here, watching practice, helping these guys come along. Justin Hardy came a long way this season. And he's been through his own trials and tribulations. Our whole offense, we've had nicks and bruises, but I'm definitely glad to be back out there, playing to the best of my ability, get this cast off soon, so, be able to contribute a little more. But it was definitely meant a lot to be able to get back out there last week and help us win against Central Florida.
Talk about your touchdown that you got against Central Florida.
It was really wide open, man. We knew going into the game that, when we get down in the red zone that route would be good versus their coverage. And, I don't know if it was a busted play or whatnot, but I might have just beat my man that bad. But, I came right out of my cut wide open, and Nick put it right on me.
Okay. And last, what kind of things are you working on, or what kind of things have you seen through film that Marshall might give you a little bit of trouble with?
They're a lot of two-man team. They play a lot of two-man, corners deep. We got to work on getting open versus a deep corner, versus guys that are played back off you. Defensively, they're a solid team. They got a lot of guys returning, and they all know what they're doing out there. But I don't think it's anything that they'll be able to stop our offense. And we're going to put points on the board like we do every week. So, we're just going to continue to do us. Continue to focus on what we need to do. Coach Ruff asks us every week who we're playing, and the team responds, "It don't matter," because it don't. We're here to focus on us, and when we're between these practice fields, that's what we're doing.